A lot of my life decisions were rebellious. Yeah, informed against something. The town that I grew up in was very conservative. Your whole world can be very, very small. I was not aware growing up that everybody didn't go to the country club, that everybody wasn't white, that everybody, wasn't just like me. What I had to let go of was, number one, the social disapproval of bourgeois society, which I took care of by moving to a working class area. And the other thing was to live cheap. So those two things made it possible to do what I wanted to do. And that was very important to me. I don't think I ever could have been an artist if I had not moved here and worked that way, because I needed to just feel like I was where nobody could see me. Welcome to my humble studio. This is where I have a great time all day, every day, doing stuff. This is still wood heat, just very basic. All of the work that I make starts off as a little clay object. Maquettes, that's a French word for model, and then I have a way of flattening this out into a shop drawing with the front view, top view, side view, and then I can enlarge that and make things in wood or other materials. I like to even have a little scene like this that I can set up and just encounter it every day. It's like dollhouse stuff, only for me the dollhouse is an office. It's kind of a corporate everyman, I guess I'd say. My imagining of the corporate world, what it would be like. He's a believer in the world of profits, increasing stockholder value. I like that swagger and looking up like that towards the bright future that awaits us in the next quarter. I think he's got sort of a rodent-like aspect to him, or that's the way he looks to me. I guess I'm suspicious and doubtful. I've tried to look at my motivation for these things. I think some of it is probably revenge against my father. Some of it is having the last word. As far as his and my relationship was concerned, he was definitely the CEO. He always told me, I don't want to hear any back talk from you, and I think that a lot of my art is back talk from me. It's me being a smart aleck. But if that's where you got to go to get some juju, that's where you go to get it. We are headed to the town of Lawndale. My friend and colleague David Caldwell lives there. I make the aesthetic and artistic decisions, and he's very good with working with me to realize the products and effects that I want him to achieve.
So here he is.
Yeah.
There's the head. There's one arm.
The work proceeds in three parts, and David's main work is in the middle. When I get it started, things are very fluid in the drawing and clay modeling stage. David does the engineering, putting the wood together, doing the joinery, and then when I get it back from David, it becomes fluid again. And it's all kind of up for grabs. I may make some decisions that I had not anticipated. It's like focusing in on the very end, reduce it down to the final fighting weight. My nightmare would be for the alarm clock to go off at 5:30 a.m. and I'd drag myself out of bed. Probably I'd forget to get dressed and go to work on the floor. I would be doing some kind of tedious sort of work that I would have to crunch numbers the time would just tick very slowly. Tick, tick, tick. I got it okay over here. And there would be people watching my every move. Horrible meal in the office cafeteria or something. Slog through the afternoon, shuffle off to bed early and get up and do it over again. Just feel dead.
I know where he's coming from. Yeah, I spent 7 years, suit and tie, working in the corporate world, and was delighted to get out of it.
This is not me. This is not what I do. That is an illusion.
Cool.
I feel like, sometimes I'm talking and part of my brain is saying, what are you saying, Bob? Does what you're saying make any sense at all? Do you know what you're talking about? I'm not this disembodied, disconnected artist over here that's living this pure life, and these guys are all money-grubbing, bottom line, seeing profiteers. It's, I'm kidding myself if I think that the world is a lot more complicated than that. Everybody, I think, that looks at these things always, including me, thinks it's somebody else. And I think the truth is that we tend to put the things that we don't want to admit about ourselves, we project it onto someone else. It's a matter of having a smile and a shoe shine, just like it was for Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman. He said that, you get up in the morning and you get out there and you just do the best you can do. I hope you can convince people to believe in your ideas. And I think with an artist, it's no different. When I think about my life, I'm 66. I've lived most of it. Every day I get to challenge myself, get to get up at my leisure and very slowly craft out these satirical sculptures about the life that I am so glad I'm not living. Not have to go be somebody. I'm trying to learn Russian now, just because that seems rebellious in a delightful way to me. To have this and to have that, I just can't get any better. I'm a happy man.